Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man, giving you the truth. I got a lot I'm going to talk about today, but I need to address something real quick. This is the All Subjects channel, and you will see that I'm well versed in just about everything, if not everything. And if it's something that I'm not well versed, I know how to tap into the Most High and commune with Him and get what I need. Now, there's a couple subjects though that I don't really like talking about, because my thing is this: if I know something and you think something, you can't prove what you think, but I can prove what I know. I'm not gonna just sit there and just keep arguing with you. I'm not, because people be getting, look, man, I got a life, I got kids, I got things I want to accomplish, this, that, and the other. A lot of y'all throw y'all lives away and put y'all lives on the line over a disagreement, and I wouldn't advise that anyone ever thinks that way. Like, just another Trump supporter just got murdered. I mean, it's not even that serious. Like, don't think like that. But people do. And we content creators on YouTube have to be careful with that, because some people be taking stuff to the extreme. Listen, if you can't prove what you say, or even present valid enough or enough evidence of what you say to properly present your talking points, your viewpoint, then you just got to agree to disagree. You got to agree to disagree. What I'm noticing, like, a lot of people were triggered by that slave video. Those slave videos was what I talked about yesterday. And I got a couple questions, and we're going to talk about that on this one. It ain't going to be long, because I'm not going to keep. I got other subjects to cover. Let me ask you something. Our ancestors were, for the most part, bigger than us, stronger than us, had more fighting skills than us. And you think, some of y'all think, that the whole thing we done heard about slavery is just the way it was? I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, I really want to get into some of the stuff, but I know YouTube will probably do something in regards to the video. But I am going to get into a couple things that I think can pass through. You believe that. You must not know how cargo works on a ship. That most ships, they already know how much weight that ship can handle. And science will tell you that lighter ships have to be shorter trips. Lighter ships have to be shorter trips. So, but you believe, and a lot of y'all believe it. One dude even went as far, he said I was disrespecting the Most High by saying that a lot of the stuff that they taught us about slavery was fabricated, a bunch of garbage, which it was. Like, you expect, okay, let me ask you this. Do you believe, if you take an ancestry test right now, do you believe that you're 0% native? 1% native? Let me show you something. And I don't even want to get too far into this. If you are proven to be native, that means that you're eligible for reparations. So from a business standpoint, in a corporation like the United States of America, it is very intelligent to say that people are from another country, another nation, because that makes you an immigrant, just like everybody else, and mostly everybody. If your ancestors were revealed to discover the United States of America, to be the first on the soil of North America, then that would mean that they would owe you probably $1 trillion. Every business here would owe you. So what would they do? What's the logical thing to do? Come on, man. Y'all get so triggered by that, man. But you can believe what you want, man. This is only the presentation of information. Whether it's factual or non-factual, it's presented by me and other YouTube content creators. Present the information that they want to present. What you do with it, whether it's true or false, fact or fiction, real or fake, it's up to you. It's up to you. Don't take it personal, though. It's not personal, man. Whether you're right or wrong, this is not personal. Your life itself is personal. So don't take it personal. Now, let's get into some of this. Lighter ships, smaller ships or trips. You can't take a regular motorized boat and go all the way to Africa with it. Your fishing boat, those of you who have boats, can you go to Africa in that boat? No. Like a lot of cruise ships won't make it that far. It's just the way it is. But people want to believe that they had our ancestors just kept doing trips. Trip after trip after trip, right? As a matter of fact, who was taking these trips? From Africa to the United States with thousands of slaves underneath the boat. Some weighing 300 pounds, all muscle. Feet, size 20 shoe. How would you even fit them all under there, man? Now you had the, what was it, Dinkas? The Dinkas were more smaller. But they said that they were some of the fiercest fighters out of all the tribes. These dudes knew how to fight. But people think, and I'm sure, I'm gonna just tell you like this, man. I'm gonna tell you, this is what, if you really study history, this is what it's gonna say. That the natives were here already, right? Now watch this. Agreement was made, and Martin Luther King even addressed it, to teach them how to farm, to do this, do that, do this, do that. Winchester, well, I'm not going to even get into that. I'm not going to, just watch the movie Winchester. Get that movie. See how that lady was tormented her whole life and why. It's not what y'all think, man. It's not what y'all think, man. It was a very strategic plan, which included prominent blacks were paid to say this, say that, say this happened, say that happened. I ain't got to say their name. They were paid off. There wasn't what y'all think, man. Some of it was, most of it wasn't. And then there were war criminals who were sold into it by the rivaling tribes. That was most of that 2%. I'm not going to keep talking about this, man. Believe, do you, Y-O-U. We got other subjects to cover. We'll visit this from time to time. But listen, man, I can accomplish anything in the earth that the Most High allows me to accomplish. The Most High can protect me from anyone if He chooses to do so. But with the Most High, life with Him is more grandiose and grand than life on earth. The earth is evil, full of wickedness. So He don't view it when our kids die like we do. I lost 2 babies. And the Most High, He didn't view it the way we viewed it. That's what y'all gotta understand. But what I don't like about people, I'm gonna tell you one of the things I don't like about these modern day people, is they'll argue with you. And this is how I know I be winning the argument. When they start insulting me, it's because they can't prove their points. When you start falsely accusing me, it's because you can't prove your points. When you start looking for something to slander, it's because you can't prove your points. That's how these people get down nowadays. And that's one of the reasons why I don't get off into them. I know who to deal with. I know who not to deal with. I thought that was my car. I know who to deal with. I know who not to deal with. Like, I'm not a person to try to be friends with everybody, try to know everybody. You can't even trust everybody. You can't hardly trust anybody. But one thing, if you gonna come and say that I'm a liar, okay then, show me how I lied. Show me what I lied about. They can't do that. Because people choose what they gonna believe, whether it's true or false. That's why everybody ain't gonna make it to heaven. (1500s), when they came over here from England, they didn't know how to do hardly anything, and they were eating each other. Remember Night of the Living Dead? Brains. They was really doing that. They were walking around like zombies. They didn't know how to farm. They didn't know how to do anything. They fed on each other because they had to survive. And then one day, somebody taught them how to win. Taught them how to fraud. We're gonna just end this video. I can't get off in it. Come on, man. Everybody, they can't know everything that I know, man. This is the Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Thanks for watching. Keep tuning in for more videos.